In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways to help you remove mucus and phlegm from your body right away. Are you coughing? You have some of this lung mucus that everybody's real scared about right now, this phlegm, then you're going to want to stay tuned. My name is Professor Spira. I practice something called the Mucusless Diet Healing System, and I've done so for over 18 years, and I've been able to help thousands of people transform their lives for the better using the methods of the Mucusless Diet Healing System. And today, I just want to give you 3 quick tips. This is going to be a quick video, 3 quick tips on how to remove mucus and phlegm from your body. Tip number 1, eat mucus-free foods. Mucus-free foods are fruits and green leafy vegetables. Why are they mucus-free? Because they do not degrade into slime inside or outside of your body. Oftentimes people ask, well, why are certain foods mucus forming? What are they mucus forming for? Our definition and the focus of the foods that we call mucus forming are those that degrade into slime or a gluey substance. We do not want those foods to get in our body because they create that slime residue and leave behind that residue. Our body does its best. It tries to digest this stuff and eliminate it, but it's unable to do so. It's unable to get rid of all of it. And so that is why this residue builds up. And as it builds up, a lot of diseases occur. A lot of chronic illnesses, things that did not have to occur, happen because of this uneliminated waste. Tip number 2, some of you know what I'm gonna say. Lemon juice and distilled water enemas. Yes, that is one of the greatest tools that you can use if you want to start to eliminate the mucus. Is even if you're talking about the mucus that's up in your chest, you have to clear out what's in your colon first. I mean, if you're really going to truly heal your body, you're going to start to transform your body, you got to clear that stuff out of your colon. Because by the time you have a bunch of constipation and elimination and mucus up in your head, your colon is filthy. It's like totally obstructed, totally constipated, both on a cellular level and with physical uneliminated waste. Lemon juice and distilled water enemas, especially when you use it in concert with fruits and green leafy vegetables, is going to give you the best chance of really being able to remove this mucus from its core. Right from its core, you stop eating the foods that cause mucus in the body, and then you're doing something that will help draw it out and bring it out, broom it out of your system. That is the best thing for you when you're trying to remove mucus. Tip number 3, rationally fast, judiciously fast. Now, I'm not telling you, this is not medical advice. This is just the guy on YouTube talking to a camera. But I'm not saying do a long-term fast. I'm saying short-term fast. First and foremost, read the books, read the literature, read the Mucusless Diet Healing System, read Rational Fasting, first and foremost. But once you've done that, then you're gonna want to do some short-term fast. And when you start to put all this together, you put up together number 1, number 2, and number 3, kind of in that order. You change your diet, you start eating more fruits and green leafy vegetables, you start doing your enemas, then you fast, and while you're fasting, you're doing enemas. You will see the release you can see the release of pounds of mucus come out of all orifices. And this happened to me. And I didn't know it was going to happen. When I started this process, I started practicing the Mucusless Diet Healing System, and I started doing the enemas, and before I knew it, I'm getting out these like gobs and gobs of slime. This stuff is coming out of me, and I didn't know. Like, I'm warning you, no one really warned me. Like, his brother Aaron didn't talk about that, like that it was going to be like that. So And people didn't talk about mucoid plaque and all that kind of stuff like they do today. That just wasn't something that was real popular yet. And so I discovered all this stuff just like, whoa, what is going on? So if you really want, that's the way, you gotta eliminate it. When you get into some of the things, it's gonna help if you're talking about the phlegm in your chest. You have to stop eating mucus forming foods first and foremost. And when you fast, when you do the lemon juice enemas, and I'll give you a bonus tip, which is juicing, and you get your lemon water or warm, so just some kind of liquid therapy. You got your warm vegetable broth. If you need that, you can deal with that. But green juices, but especially astringent juices, the grape juice, fresh grape juice, fresh orange juice, stuff that's going to really cause your body to loosen up this phlegm, loosen up this mucus. And when you're applying the system properly, then you can move this stuff out. It's just your body, you let the body do what the body is capable of doing and what the body is meant to do. You get out of its way because it wants to heal. It wants to eliminate this stuff from your body. But you gotta give it the proper context so that it can do its job. Most people get in the way of their body's elimination. They get in its way. Taking Sudafed, taking Tylenol, taking Dimetapp, taking NyQuil, all of this garbage, this over-the-counter garbage, or even worse, getting something even more aggressive, getting some kind of stuff, the prescription stuff. It's not medical advice. Do what you want to do. Talk to your peoples and whatever. But I'm just saying, it's something most people don't think about. Every time you've ever taken some kind of medicine that was meant to suppress the elimination, you have to pay for that. I mean, sooner or later, that's how diseases become more and more chronic. You're gonna have to deal with that. And I mean, I never forget the first time I started going through an elimination that I didn't stop with pills, because I always stopped it with medicine. And I'd started the mucusless diet, and I started getting cold and flu-like symptoms, just get what was like gallons of mucus was coming out of my nose. And instead of, if I were to go take those pills, it would have dried me up and it would have slowed down the elimination. So instead, I didn't take any pills. I did my enemas, I fasted, I drank juices, and all of this stuff just drained out of my body. Drained out. And it's finite. That doesn't happen anymore. That happened early on. Because once you do that, once you start doing that serious house cleaning, it's over. You get to a point where you did it. So I encourage you, get a copy of the Mucusless Diet Healing System book if you've never heard of it before. If you don't, if you have heard of it but haven't read it yet, go read it. give it a good old, good old read. And if you've read it in the past, read it again. It's that type of book. It's brilliant. And be ready to change. It's a very transformative piece of writing. It's definitely a missing link, kind of a holy grail kind of writing. And there is surface level understanding of it, and there's deeper level. Now, if you are ever interested in the deeper level of understanding of that book, then you're going to want to check out the Mucusless Diet Healing System e-course, where we get very in depth in terms of lesson by lesson, everything that's in the Mucusless Diet Healing System and everything that's behind it. There's a lot of stuff behind it that people don't really know about and don't understand. So we get into that. But I thank you so much for tuning into this 3 steps to help remove mucus and phlegm from your body. There's so many more steps that I could share, but these are the 3 we'll do for this video. So maybe we'll make another tips video and we'll share some more. But this will get you started. You got to start somewhere. And it is so important to do so, because this is how we're going to save humanity. We're going to save ourselves, save our family, our children. We cannot continue to live the way that we are living. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So thank you so much. And before you go, I want you to click right here. Check this out. This is a great video that I made especially for you. So I want you to click right here, right now, and I will see you over there. Peace, love, and breath.